Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Hanrahan, CEO and co-founder of Kredit. Welcome back to Kredit's Debt Settlement Masterclass. In this session, we're going to explore some of the key dynamics that affect liquidation and debt settlement and how lenders, servicers, and debt settlement companies can use this knowledge to make smarter decisions. First, let's talk about portfolio characteristics. When we think about liquidation outcomes, not all debt portfolios are created equal. The characteristics of a portfolio, whether it's credit card balances, personal loans, auto deficiencies, or medical bills, will strongly influence settlement trends. For example, as you can see here, the enrollment patterns vary widely depending on the paper type. Some categories tend to enroll more consistently, like credit cards and personal loans, while others are less represented. These trends matter because they shape how quickly and effectively settlements are reached across the portfolio mix and can help set expectations for liquidation from a debt settlement strategy. Another important factor in liquidation is legal action. As we covered in an earlier segment, litigation on an account can disrupt a consumer's entire debt settlement program, even if they were a likely pair. In certain situations, though, legal action can warrant the investment. Let's go through those scenarios. The first scenario is stalled negotiations. In cases where an account matches between a lender and servicer and a debt settlement firm, but no negotiation happens, the account might not be a good candidate for resolution, and legal action may make sense. Another instance where pursuing litigation might make sense is when there's evidence of first party fraud, where the consumer runs up charges but never makes a payment. Sometimes pursuing a legal strategy is a long term brand investment, ensuring a lender's accounts are consistently and broadly prioritized for repayment. Finally, in cases of hardship fraud, pursuing a legal strategy might make sense. The key takeaway here is that legal strategies aren't one size fits all. They should be used selectively when the potential upside justifies the cost. Next, let's talk about measuring liquidation from a debt settlement strategy. How do lenders and servicers actually measure liquidation performance? The answer is by looking across portfolios and vintages. It's not just about the headline numbers. It's about understanding the dynamics over time, across different creditor cohorts, enrollment vintages, and counterparties. That's where you start to see meaningful insights emerge. Here's a good example. This chart shows liquidation curves, percent of accounts settled or value liquidated, over time since delinquency. You can slice this by last payment date, by the original creditor, or even by the debt settlement counterparty. Each lens tells a slightly different story. For lenders and servicers, being able to track these trends at the cohort level is critical. It helps you benchmark performance, refine strategy, and ultimately maximize liquidation while supporting consumers on their path to resolution. So to sum up, portfolio characteristics shape liquidation outcomes. Legal strategies can play a role in the right circumstances, and the best operators are measuring liquidation across vintages and cohorts to continuously improve results. Please note, the information contained in this video is not intended as financial or legal advice. The trends and data in this video are emblematic and do not represent actual results. Thanks for joining this session of the Debt Settlement Masterclass. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Kredit on LinkedIn to stay up to date with all of our debt settlement content.